Christina Cultural Arts Center is a stable in Wilmington and Newcastle County, in fact in Delaware, in terms of its outreach in the arts and developing young people so they can be great contributors in society.
So once you come to Christina, it's like it grabs your heart and it holds on and it never lets go.
To me, this is essential to the future of our city, essential to what I see as our civilization.
Art is really, it's love. You know, this celebration, this connection to one another. And so it makes it so powerful.
When I was 5, I saw my first Broadway play with my grandmother, and it was Hello Dolly with Pearl Bailey and Cab Calloway. I'm 5 years old, but that exposure, that consistent exposure gave me an appreciation for the arts, and it tends to make you think differently. You know, you don't do things that people ordinarily did when I was growing up because it gives you boundaries. You know, the arts gives you boundaries and it gives you a place to escape.
I found Christina at a point where I was maybe kind of searching for who I was, you know, and I came here and it was like a whole nother world opened up, and then a whole nother world of theater opened up, and then dance. Like, I learned so much about the arts. Through Christina, I discovered a whole nother set of skills that I didn't know I had as a teaching artist, you know. So now I'm teaching guitar, I'm teaching voice, and I'm teaching early childhood music.
My connection to the CCAC is the Future Entrepreneurs and Creative Industries project. It's a project that helps students become entrepreneurs and enhance their gifts that are already inside of them. They do a lot of stuff here. They do a lot of stuff. They're very open. They always want to cultivate people's gifts and talents. Yeah, this program was very like, okay, be good in school, be good in your future, be good in whatever career that you want to choose to go into.
I came out of here, my youngest brother also took sax lessons here. He went on to be a professional steel drum player. He's played on cruise ships. He plays with the Panyard in Philly, he plays with the Panyard. He goes down to Trinidad and plays. And that foundation came from CCAC. You know, now he runs the fountains at Longwood Gardens, and he's part of their design team to help design the shows.
My son is a distant cousin, Clifford Brown, distant cousin, and through on his mother's side. It became natural for him to want to play an instrument, and primarily piano. And he started taking lessons here, probably younger than they normally do. Colin went on from Christina, got support from Christina to go to Cab Calloway School of the Arts. And then from Cab Calloway, he got support again from Christina through, you know, Ray Avery, and went to Howard University and graduated with a degree in music jazz. So he's now a musician in the DC area.
My children were students at the Christina Cultural Arts Center, both Alex and Alyssa, when they were little people. As a dancer, I've taken dance classes here. I've watched performances as a patron. As a community activist and just being involved, this has been one of the key organizations to help develop and strengthen our communities.
Many artists across this nation and across this world that are practicing an art form will never be known as commercial commodities. And so therefore the support is not what one might think that it is. That's why places like the Christina Cultural Arts Center are so important, because it's a home away from home. It's a hub where people are able to surround themselves with like-minded people, and also it's a place for collaboration.
People need to support Christina Cultural Arts Center. When I had my 40th birthday, instead of it being a birthday for me to get presents, I used it as an opportunity to raise funds for Christina Cultural Arts Center. On my 50th, We rented out Theater Inn and watched The Color Purple because I had never seen it on a big screen, and the proceeds went to Christina Cultural Arts Center.
Nearly everyone is a consumer of art. Do you listen to music? Do you watch TV, right? Do you go to the movie theater? Do you see plays? Like almost everything that we do for enjoyment has some artistic element. You can be a consumer or you can be a producer. You can sit and just let everybody else make it and you watch it, or you can actually play a role in creating it.
One of the things that I'm most proud of is watching the work with the preschoolers, because I love when we start at that age to give children confidence. And I have many, many times observed the kids. They're learning the materials, the educational materials, but they're also learning self-expression and motivation and how to be sure of themselves. Self-assurance is a really big deal. And if we can give that to our kids, it arms them to go out into the world and fight for what they need and what they deserve.
And so Christina Cultural Arts Center in the future will be utilizing not only technology to expand our reach, but also to help our students focus on STEAM. You know, we talk a lot about STEM education, but STEAM includes the arts, the science, the technology, the engineering, and the arts. And so, you know, like when you see the Beyonce concert and she's dancing in water and you see all that technical, you know, you're trying to figure out like, why, how do you achieve that? Those are artists. Those are artists that develop that through the use of technology and their creativity and their imaginations. That's where Christina Cultural Arts Center is going in the future, to open up those avenues for our students. And our students are children and adults.